Okay.
For sure, dude.
Okay, was your first sponsor Grantech?
Actually, my first sponsor was Hobie. After winning the 1975 Del Mar Nationals, Hobie went ahead and used me in an ad, but that was the last time I ever heard from Hobie. And then my next sponsor was Grantech, which turned out to be a huge mistake.
And was that your first pro model, the one on Grantech? With your name on it?
I don't think that had my name on it. I requested that Grantech do a high quality professional skateboard, but make it affordable so that more people could afford to enjoy high quality skateboarding. And they never did that. They associated my name with their low end jump products, and the contract was never honored to what they were wanting to do or what we'd have compensation for each other.
So they publish ads with your name on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my superpower was always trusting everybody and making the wrong decisions. I'm a terrible business person.
Alright. The fiberglass board back there, that was your first official pro model with your name on it?
Well, the fiberglass one, not up here, but the one
the blue one.
From the blue one from IDI.
That was the first one.
Yes, and so that was through PowerPaw Innovative Design, and they went ahead and did that. They did a set of wheels. They had a wooden board deck. We rode Speed Spring trucks, but most of us swapped out with Tracker, even though we were supposed to be riding Speed Spring, but Tracker were the better trucks at that time.
Oh, okay. And also curious, how was the shape determined? Because you said you had no say in that shape, right?
Right.
And how was it determined? How did they design it? Was it what was popular during that time, or?
I think what they did was they took a standard shape coming off the Pultrusion fiberglass deck manufacturing line, and they just assigned a name to it and said, this is it. But what was cool, it worked out because all the guys on the Howell team at that time were riding that particular deck, and because kickflips were just making their introduction into freestyle aerial maneuvers, that because it was a thinner board, it made kickflips so much easier. And a lot of the guys on the team just could do 30 variations of kickflips without any problem.
Okay. That's why they were narrower too, right?
Yeah, they'd flip faster.
Okay. Okay, the iconic Anaheim Beach Boys concert photo. Any memories to share off that?
A ton of memories. I had gone down to Australia and just returned from a 6-month tour where we were spreading the stoke from the land down under. And so the 1977 California Freeformer contest was going to come up in September. Don Branker was the promoter for a lot of the concerts, and he asked us, a lot of the skaters, to go ahead and do a demo at the Beach Boys concert at the Anaheim Stadium. When I showed up, all the kids came over to me and says, hey old man, you've been out of the country. We're the new kids on the block. You may as well just leave right now. So I kept quiet. They all did demos. They were young, inexperienced, and they didn't get much response from the audience. I went out. I was amped. I just returned from a 6-month tour in one of the most wonderful places on earth. And so I went out, I got a standing ovation, and after the show, the kids came over and says, can we be on your team? And it was just a welcome back to America. And so there was a lot of work to be done. The Freeformer contest went off, but the Beach Boys, Warren Bolster was taking photos at that time, and he took some iconic photos of doing a one-hand handstand, a bunny hop where you'd ride on a skateboard, jump up 3 feet in the air, and then land and keep riding. It was just it was a wonderful time, and it was very emotionally for me. It was fulfilling because it was like, instead of getting this response from the kids, get out of here, it was like welcome back, and the crowd said welcome home.
That's nice. What was that, 78?
77.
77? Okay. Can you remember all your sponsors?
I went through a lot of sponsors, a lot of times, most of my shows, a lot of them were just free. My connection with skateboarding is because I love it. And so you pour yourself out, and it doesn't matter, you don't do your things for just mere pay, you do it from a real desire to serve, and you want to share that stoke that skateboarding has given you and uplifted you, and you want to share that with others. So a lot of the things that I did were gratis, no charge. As far as sponsors, I never looked for sponsors, and most of the sponsors that contacted me, like I said, I had the superpower of choosing the wrong ones. It wasn't until, you actually gave me a skateboard, and it was a great quality product and something I really love doing, so I am so eternally grateful to you for that. Thank you, Witter.
And a shape you could use. A functional shape.
Yes.
Yeah, a shape you design and everything.
Yeah. So I had Hobie, Grentech, had John Arnold with Golden Breed down in Australia, came back, skated for Rayco. We'd go up and do the Canadian tour, and we'd start off at the Canadian National Exhibit and do all across Canada and hold contests in every province, culminating in the Pacific National Exhibit in Vancouver. We traveled Germany. I got skateboarding integrated into the school system there.
Oh, wow.
We traveled down to Peru, did skateboard shows there. Got to travel all over the world, England, Belgium, France. Just had a wonderful time.